So, hello everyone. So, today we have our proud Mr. Abhishek Mishra. So I want to ask Abhishek Mishra how he got placed in good company like Synopsys. So, how he was journey and what are the tips and suggestions for the young aspirants. So, let's ask Abhishek Mishra and welcome him. So, could you please introduce yourself, Mr. Abhishek?
Hello everyone, myself Abhishek Mishra, and recently I have completed my masters from Triple IT Delhi, and in VLSI domain, and prior to that I have completed my bachelor's in ECE domain itself from Greater Noida, Uttar Pradesh Technical University, and then like I wanted to enter into the VLSI field, so I chose a master's and then I entered in Triple IT Delhi. And I am currently working in Synopsys as a senior applications engineer in the HAPS prototyping team. And I got this opportunity through off campus.
Wow, wow, very good. So, I want to ask you one question, Abhishek. So, let's talk about your BTech life. How was your BTech life? And so, how you prepared for the MTech, and what was your whole BTech life?
Yes, yes, sure, sure. Like during BTech, we are not we don't have much we don't have much aspirations. We just we just graduated from the like our 12th, and then we entered into the BTech, and we just want to like chill. We just want to relax, and we want to just enjoy the life. So we are not particularly we are just not particularly diverting our mind, our energy into one particular domain. So like for 2 years or like yeah from two for 2 years I didn't care much about studies, my career and all. I just just study like 1 week before the exams, and then I just and still I was able to get a good percentage even after studying 1 week. So and you just have to, there are some set of previous year questions, you just have to go through it, and you can easily score. And I was not able to get that exposure. I was not able to get that knowledge and that exposure that even my seniors were not that they have not they have not even, they don't even have that exposure. So how like their juniors are going to get that? So yeah, and teachers were also not, they are not interested in pushing the students. Like everything is just going on like okay with the flow. You just come here, you get degree, then what you have to do in life, you will you will figure it out after getting your degree. It was like that only. Yeah, so like in the third year, like I got to know about that okay, you can give gate exam, and then you can enter into IITs, you can get into triple ITs, and you can change your life. Like that exam or like that field can change your life. It can, like you can easily earn a good amount of money. Like what we used to get in during BTech was 30,000 starting salary, or 35,000, or like even less than that.
Yes.
So yeah, so masters can really turn that upside down. So yeah, so like during
Yes.
third or fourth year, I getting sincere,
Wow.
started getting sincere. Yes,
So, did you got
and
any internship opportunities when you are
no,
in
no, no.
BTech?
There was nothing like as such internship. I told you like my college was not even tier three. It was worse than the tier three, like that.
Wow.
So
Okay.
like yeah, so like there is a no scope of internships. Like no one even talked about internship. Like in the third year, no one has encouraged us to do internship. It was like that. And I was a topper of my batch of my BTech. But there is a one famous quote that if you are if you are not if you are a like if you are you are topper, but you are your crowd is not, like if your crowd is also not topper, or like they are also not pushing themselves, and what there is like what's the point of being topper in that crowd?
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah, like, so I get that sense during my third year that there is no proud, in topping in these colleges. I have to go
Mm.
out my I have to go out of my shell and to explore. So there is no point of internships. Even the jobs were not like there was a business sales development kind of a job like we were getting after bachelor's.
Mm.
So yeah,
Yes.
there is no much exposure related to internships and jobs.
Okay. So how was your placements? Did you ever tried for placements
Yes.
when you are in
Like,
BTech?
yes, like during my BTech, I sat for only one company and I got selected for that. And it was like paying me 4 lakhs in Gurgaon. And like I'm from Delhi only. I live in Delhi NCR, and it was in Gurgaon. But the package was like, it was 4.5 around. And like my aspirations are big, my goals are big. I want to like purchase a good bike. I want to travel the world. How will I be? I will able to do that with that much money. And after like education is a very auspicious, and it is very powerful tool. And
Yes.
with that education, if someone is spending their 4 years in IITs or NITs or triple ITs, or even in a private college, but they are developing skills,
Yes.
and with that knowledge, if they are able to fetch a easily more than 1 lakh job, so and they are also working 9 to 5 only, and I am also working 9 to 5. But when I am working 9 to 5, I am getting only 30,000, and they are working 9 to 5, they are getting more than 1 lakh.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that thing didn't let me to join that job. Like it
Mm.
was just stuck to my mind, and it was on the loop that how, like, someone else is also doing 9 to 5, I am also doing 9 to 5, so why there is disparity is coming. So I
Yes.
didn't like, I got that offer. I talked to my parents, and like I told them that I don't want to join this, and I opted out from placements cycle completely, because like 4 5 lakhs rupees job were getting only there. So I, to save my time, I just opted out from that.
Okay. Okay. So how you started your MTech journey? Like any preparation to enter into Triple
Yes.
IT Delhi?
Yes,
What
yes.
was that journey?
Okay, like I was also selected for IIT Hyderabad and Triple IT Delhi. IIT Hyderabad, I got through self-sponsored. Like there was a written exam there, and then interview happened. So I got semiconductor materials devices MTech from IIT Hyderabad, and at the same time I got Triple IT Delhi MTech VLSI embedded systems. So like I wanted to enter into the VLSI field, so I just chose Triple IT Delhi over IIT Hyderabad, because the placements and curriculum was like Triple IT Delhi. I will talk to you about this later, in the later part of the session. Yeah, right.
Sure.
And and the question which you asked, that how I entered into the masters, in masters you get like for masters right now there are like there is exam gate. You have to prepare for 1 year, and then so I went for a coaching for 1 year, like in Delhi only. There was a one like big coaching, so I went there. I studied from there. Then I give the gate exams, and then I entered into this field. So but right now there are I want to like say one thing to the final year students, or like even if your gate exam doesn't go well, so at that time, like I didn't knew about that there are many good colleges are present who gives admission without gate also. So yeah, like because gate is just you prepare for 1 year, and if you get pressurized and that one day is spoiled. So I mean 365 days you are studying, and with you cannot rely on that one day only, na. It is
Yes.
very
Yes.
much tricky. It is very much tricky and like it is depressing. So
Yes.
like there are triple IT Delhi also takes through non-gate. Triple IT Hyderabad take, VIT is good, and many NITs have also started for self-sponsored courses. Even IIT Hyderabad has self-sponsored courses. So like don't like make this notion that you will do masters only by doing gate. I was having that notion, predefined mindset. Due to that, I have suffered a lot. I was always thinking that if you are going through non-gate, then what is the purpose of doing masters? No, it is not. The colleges, if IIT Hyderabad is offering through non-gate, so it does had something in it. That's why they are offering. They are filtering the candidates through exam, interview, and all those processes there. So if you are qualifying that, and then you are getting, so you are equivalent to that. So come out of that mindset, and even if your gate gets is spoiled, don't worry much. Go opt for NIT self-sponsored VIT, and many good colleges are there. Thapar University is there, Triple IT Delhi is there, Hyderabad is there. So open, like you need to get your mindset open. So yeah,
Yes.
like that's how I eventually landed in Triple IT Delhi.
Wow, wow, very good, very good. It was inspiring story. So, and one more thing, like, so, what is the importance of projects, doing projects in BTech or MTech life?
Yes, on LinkedIn, I received so many projects, like so many resumes of BTech students, and their projects are just like it is nothing like. And I
Yes.
was able to sense that because, like during my BTech also, my resume was only like them only, like just simple. Like that project doesn't relate to VLSI. It's like want to get it into VLSI, and I was able to understand that okay, no guidance was like given to them. So my projects during BTech was it was not even up to the mark. Like I can't even discuss. It is that kind of projects. So if
Mhm.
anyone is watching from BTech and if you don't have good project, then don't get disheartened. I was also at the same boat in which you are right now. So my MTech projects were like it is a complete 360-degree phase shift. Like my only because of my MTech projects, I was able to get this Synopsys opportunity. That's I'm 100% sure. I was able to get calls from many big companies like ADI. I got from AMD, and yes, and Synopsys. So and MediaTek also. So yeah, like it was completely dependent on the projects which I have and like put in my resume. So like, should I discuss those projects also? Should I tell
Yes,
the
yes, briefly. So, can
briefly?
we
Okay.
do that project in BTech? You are saying
Yes,
so.
yes, sure, sure, sure. But
Yes,
problem is that those projects need tools access.
yes,
So if the college has the tool access, then it's good. But even if the college doesn't have the tool access, you can still use open source tool. I can also like tell students what are the open source tool. So within 2 minutes, I will just brief about my projects. I will not
sure.
go into much detail. In just brief, I will give the overview, and if anyone wants to know in depth, they can connect with me on LinkedIn. So
Sure.
like my main project during my master's work was a complete RTL to GDS project. Like I have like there was a FIFO memory, and I have written its RTL code. Then I have done its simulation based verification. Then I have done the code coverage part. Then I have done the logic synthesis. Then I have done the STA of that logic synthesis netlist which I have obtained. Then after that I have done DFT part, where I have checked for ATPG test pattern generation, automatic test pattern generation, to check socket fault 0 or socket fault 1. Then I have done the physical design part. In the physical design part, floor planning, partitioning, placement, routing, CTS, and then at the end I got my graphical database system, which is GDS output. So this was
Mhm.
complete RTO to GDS project, and I have seen so many resumes. Like yeah, my triple IT Delhi, I was like very fortunate that uh, they made their students to do this complete design RTO to GDS design flow, and all these I have done using Cadence tools only, industry standard Cadence tools. There are like 6 to 7 Cadence tools which I have used, and
Okay.
yeah, this was the main project of my MTech which I have done in short.
Okay, okay. What is your first interview or first call? Like, is it only synopsis or
Yes.
any other?
No, 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 no. My first call was from ADI, Analog Devices. From
Okay.
Analog Devices, it was off campus only. Yeah, I have like all the companies I have stated for off campus only, because on campus I was not able to participate due to health issues. I have taken a semester off, and I was completely out of the placement cycle. So that's a different story. Yeah, but my
Yes.
condition was very worse. Like I was not even able to sit for Nvidia came, ARM came, Synopsys came, and Qualcomm came. All the big companies came, but I was not able to sit for a single company because I was admitted to the hospital, and and I took semester off completely 6 months. I was at the bed only. So yeah, those students like who they can say that okay, like in our campus we don't get big companies, but you in your campus you got the big companies. But see, I was not able to sit. So yeah, you and me, like we are in the same boat. I applied off campus because I knew that I have to get a job. For getting a job, I cannot make that excuse that my health was not good. So like I started applying. Then I got the analog devices. For analog devices, I got called for digital design engineer. And like in off campus, they generally expect like different questions like from that what on campus they ask. So off campus, I got analog devices, and yeah, like it was a RTL based interview.
So what was your journey like? How many job applications you applied for per day, like in off campus, and
Yeah.
what is your strategy for the students who
Yes.
are willing to
Off
apply for the off
campus.
campus? Mm.
See, yes, it is a very, I will say that it is a depressing phase, because like you have done 25 years of education, and now after 25 years of education, you are not getting good job. You are sitting at your home, and your parents are, they are just having hope, okay, you will get job. And even like you have invested so much money in BTech, so and your friends are getting good job, they are doing a internship, they are doing better pay they have, and you are with sitting with loan or anything like that. So the first step is just to make your mindset. Yes, I will tell you about how to apply for a job, but before that, the like recipe for getting a off campus job is that first you make your mindset.
Yes.
Like my all friends were in the good companies, they were earning lakhs and all, but I was sitting at home, not getting placed, not even able to sit for placements. I can't blame anyone. So mindset was everything. Like you will going to get job, maybe not today, not tomorrow, or not day after tomorrow, but one day you are going to get. Just write this, you are going to get through it on your any paper and paste it in front of you where you study. Now mindset is the first thing. Now second part is how to get the job. Like I receive so many resumes on LinkedIn of BTech students or MTech students, their resumes are not up to the mark. Like if I am a recruiter, see if my manager is there, if I have to forward any resume to my manager for any open position, so if I am referring you, that means you are representing me.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
If so, you are representing me. That
Yes.
okay,
Yes. Yes.
Abhishek has forwarded this person. So if your resume is not up to the mark, if it has some font mistakes, it has not good projects, you have not written everything properly, you have not mentioned your percentage, not mentioned from like what skills do you have. You have just you have spent 4 years of education of obtaining that degree, but you are not even spending 2 days to make the correct resume, not even putting 2 days properly to add proper projects related to that position for which you applied. How I will able to forward that resume? People generally don't think, they just think that approaching will give them job. I have approached to over 2000 people on LinkedIn. 2000 people, yes, 2000 people I have approached on LinkedIn, and I was able to fetch more than 8 to 10 calls for interview, and I just have to convert one. I don't need to
Yes.
convert
Yes.
8 to 10. I just need to convert one.
One.
So it is not like that, you just approach on LinkedIn, you will get the job. It's not like that. If like 100 of people are approaching me, I will only going to forward them who is going to qualify that criteria, which is good resume, good skill, and like good way of talking. Like don't send general message on LinkedIn. Like people say hi, hello, it's good to connecting to you. Like I receive 100 of messages, I don't have time to reply to your hi now. Think like that.
Mm.
Like I have just recently joined. Those person who have a staff engineer or managers on LinkedIn, they receive 500 of messages are still pending. So why you are sending hi, hello? Just prepare a crisp message, your skills, your projects are very briefly, your project with 5 to 6 line of introduction. Attach your resume. Resume should be up to mark. Everything should be present for which the like if I am approaching RTL design manager, so in my resume I will highlight RTL things. In my introduction I will highlight RTL things. I will not highlight physical design things or FPGA related things. It is
FPG.
not relevant to him.
Mm.
So
Yes.
these kinds of students, like generally they don't uh, put time into these things, that how to cultivate their message, how to cultivate their things. They just think, okay, I have got the job by approaching, so let's just start approach. They're just starting approaching. No, that's not how you are going to land a job. Even if you approach 3000 people, you are not going to get a job because you are not doing the right thing. So yeah, I have like taken referrals, and I have taken apply. I have reached out to managers, staff engineers, and like referrals generally doesn't work for freshers. That's I have seen. Like I have taken so many referrals, but I was never able to receive a call due to referral. But yeah, like approaching the managers and approaching staff engineers will had helped me a lot. Even today, even like after joining 1 month, even today, like yesterday, I received one call for interview. So yeah, like I don't know that when I have reached to that person or at what time I have reached, but yeah, I have received. That is only because my resume was good up to the mark. My communication skills were good, so that's why I was able to get. So off campus, it is a very tiring process because like you can see that I have approached 2,000 people, and if I was able to receive only 4 to 5 calls initially, so it's like 500 is to one ratio.
Yes,
Like
yes,
I have reached 500 people, then I was only able to get one call. And don't get disheartened, like, because you need to just convert one call. Like out
yes,
of four
yes.
calls, you just need to convert one.
One
Like your
call.
preparation
Yes,
should be top notch, the best. Like I can judge myself that yeah, like my preparation was good because I only spent time in approaching on LinkedIn and applying through portals and studying. These three things I have just divided my time, because study you have to do, like, because you receive call, and if you are not able to convert it, then you don't know that when you will receive another call. So yeah, preparation is very very important in off campus market.
yes, yes. So any five valuables, list out any five valuable points on resume. What should any candidate have?
Yes.
Uh,
First point is it should be it it should be crisp. I mean,
okay.
generally people add. I will generally people add 2 3 lines of their introduction. Like, I am a I am hardly going to see for 10 minutes their resume. I'm not going to see more than, like, sorry, 10 minutes, 10 seconds.
Seconds.
I'm only going to spend 15 to 20 seconds in the resume, and I will able to understand that okay, this person is good or not. So yeah, don't add too much of your introduction. It should be clear. It should be clear. It should be compact. That with few words you should be able to tell everything what you have done in that project. I don't need to read 10 lines of that you have done this, you have done that. No, I'm not interested in that. Just within 3 to 4 line of bullet points you should be able to explain your project. Just that, if that's it. And it should be clear, it should be concise, it should be compact, and it should not be too much overflow of information should not be there. And it should not be too much colorful, like, it should be plain and simple. Like, I have seen some resumes of purple color, pink color, red color. That is not going to give you job. The thing is which is going to give you job is a skill and project. And
Yes.
always like, don't mention unnecessary. Like, I have received some resumes of master students, and they have mentioned their polytechnic projects. So then what's the like, you are applying for a role which require masters, so there is no need of mentioning the polytechnic or BTech level even project. Yeah, don't even mention BTech projects if it is not good. If it is something different, then you should mention. But normal project of implementing through Arduino, and okay, you can mention in your hobby that you like Arduino, but mention
Mm.
your project related to that role which you are applying, microelectronics, VLSI. If it is related to that, then mention those things. Yeah. So that's brief thing which I want to say to aspirants.
Yes, yes. So, do you have any mentor or guide who supported you in your BTech life or MTech life? Any professor or something? So, or any of your
Yeah, yeah.
friends?
Like, I have one professor. I have like two professors there in my triple IT Delhi, Anuj Grover and Sneh Saurabh, and both are, like, they are very good in their field. Like, they are the experts in their field in the digital IC design. And Anuj Grover is a pioneer in this field. Like, he has spent ST over 15 years in ST microelectronics, and then he came to academics. So the kind of knowledge he has, the aura which he creates in the classroom, and I have done my projects under him. So yeah, like, and his podcasts are also present on YouTube. Anyone wants to watch, they can watch. They will definitely going to get inspired from him. And another professor is Sneh Saurabh, and like, I was able to fetch this job only because of his teachings. Like, Sneh Saurabh offers NPTEL course. He has an NPTEL course on YouTube, RTL, VRSI designed for RTL to GDS. And that course has been like 10,000 people have registered, students have registered for that course. So he has explained each and everything, that how the tool works, how the everything works in the VRSI design flow. So like, I have studied from him only. And yes, I just want to show some gratitude to both these professors. And my friends are also there. And my parents, they are like, I don't have to mention my parents, because default they have, they default, like, they are the default in my journey. Their
Gen-
blessings are default. So yeah.
Yes. So, so how you will recommend the students to interact with the professors or the lecturers in the college? because so many people will think that they may feel shy or they may feel some fear so interacting with professors. So how you will recommend the students?
Yes, see, I will say just one thing, that if you want to earn 30,000 or less than that, then you can shy. There is no harm in shy. But if you are getting more than 1 lakh salary by keeping your shy away, you have to, come out of that shell. Like,
Yes,
if you will say that, I am not, I am introvert, I am not extrovert, then you have to pay the price for being introvert. Just be
yes,
introvert now. So yeah, you have to approach managers, you have to approach staff engineers, you have to approach professors, but don't just approach, like do the homework. Always, if you want to approach any professor, go to his college profile, see that on which area he has expertise and what skill he needs. If some professor wants you to know about Verilog and C++, but you are going with him with a different knowledge, with a different skill set, how he is going to respond? He's not going to respond to you. I'm 100% sure he's not going to even see your resume then, if you will not
yes,
mention that in your introduction part.
yes, yes,
So always do like some homework, approach, because networking is very very important in the semiconductor field, because there are generally less openings than software field. That's the truth. For freshers there are generally less opening, but for experience there are so many openings. So if you need to even enter for internship, you need to make good contacts, you need to approach persons. So yeah, like you need to come out of that your shell, and you have to do hard work. No substitute for that.
yes, yes. So when you are in bed, I think you were in hospital when you are in MTech. So you are almost, you said like 6 months. So what
Yes,
motivated you to you may feel some depression. So many students may face that problem. I think so. So
yes,
what
yes,
is
yes,
your suggestion and what is your point or powerful things to get rid of that thing,
yes, yes.
that situations in their own lives?
Yes, like my half part was paralyzed actually, and for 15 days I was in the hospital, and placement season just started. After like in June I was admitted. In July placement season started, and I was crying in July that I was not able to sit for placements. So like I was not even caring about my body health issues. I was worrying about placements. So like see, like taking stress is not going to help you. Okay, you are applying, you are continuously applying, you are not getting job, you are applying, not getting job, not any call. Okay, no problem. You have to keep that you have to, like you have to tune your brain for failure. Like, okay, if I am right, if I approach 10 people, I'm not getting any call, so how much is your failure rate? Only 10 na.
Yes,
I My failure rate was 1500, 2000. I have approached to 1500 people, so my failure rate was 1500. So I get the success, I get success, but I have also gone through that phase in which you are currently going through. My condition was much worse because, like, my body was not supporting. I forget all the concepts. I have to start from scratch, and how to apply, where to apply. And I am a pure fresher. I have not done any job. Synopsys is my first company. I have not even have any internship experience. I don't have
yes,
any internship experience. I joined them as a full-time employee. So my conditions were much much worse. Like if someone is in BTech, they can still do 9 month or 11-month intern, and then they can get converted. They have that margin. I was not having margin. So giving up was not an option. Crying was not an option. I'm not getting calls. If you are not getting call, no problem. Start apply. See, I will just tell one thing. I have reached out to 300 to 400 people on Synopsys, and I was not getting any call. So I just thought that how many employees are in India for Synopsys. So I got to know that okay, 2,500 around employees are there in Synopsys. So I just made a resolution that till I am going to reach all 2,500, I should be in their inbox. My resume should be there, and even after that, if I am not getting any call, then I will cry. That means
yes,
there are so much work to do. You just reaching to 100 people, you are not getting call, you started crying. There are 2,400 employees are remaining. You have to go through them also. And even after doing this much, you are not able to fetch a call. Don't stop. Come to Cadence. Cadence has also 2,000 employees. Then complete this section. Not Cadence, then come to Intel. Not Intel, then go to AMD. Not AMD, then go to Qualcomm. Like that. You
yes,
cannot sit
yes,
back and cry. You have to reach out each and everything if you need a job. That kind of mindset you need. And yes, I just two things I want to say add with this. Like approaching is not going to give you a job. That's also a truth. Study, you have to study. Like on my LinkedIn, I have posted some things which you have to study. That is a compulsory. You need to be very well versed with your basics. My basics were very very clear. I have spent so much time I have spent to clear my basics, each and everything. Because if you approach anybody, and if anyone will take your interview, and if you will not perform, you have just focused on approaching, applying. So it is of no use. You are just wasting your time, and you are wasting your precious opportunity. So yes, studying is also very very important. You need to be very sincere, and your communication skills are also very important, because in off campus you are not going through the college process. So they
Mm.
will be, little hesitant to take you. So you have to prove through your communication skills, your knowledge. Yeah.
Yes.
So you cannot give up now. Like if you will give
Yes.
up, then go and do that job which you are not liking. There is no point of giving up.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So the triple IT Delhi is there, right? So is the tag help you to get off-campus calls or something? Is it very
See, no,
mandatory of
no, like
campus?
no, no, no. That tag has helped me or not helped me. If it has helped me, so I have applied to over 50 or 100 jobs with referrals. I would have got the call itself at that time. I will tell you that I was thinking that why I have done MTech. I was cursing myself that why I didn't go to IIT Hyderabad, why I went for Triple IT Delhi. I'm not getting any use of my college. So I was in that depression phase also when I was applying. So yeah, like projects is important, and how you have presented in your resume. How, like, you have to sell yourself. It's just like that. It's a marketing thing. You have to sell yourself. College
Yes,
doesn't, okay. College, if college has helped me, so I don't have to struggle this much. I have struggled a lot. Yeah, so college, it may or may not help. That's not important. Even if I am a recruiter, if I am a staff engineer or a manager, I don't care about your college. I only care about what skill you have, what have you have put in your resume, and will you able to do my job, which is in my team. Just that's it. So yeah,
yes,
more or less, college has not helped me that much. Yes.
yes, yes. My question was like, so what is your work-life balance? Are you going to office, work from office, or work from home? And how was your
No,
work at Synopsys?
yeah, like in my team, it's a combination of both work from home and office. But like currently, I'm new, so I am going office every day to learn and grasp the things how the work generally happens. And yeah, like work-life balance is like Synopsys has a good culture, and like they don't pressurize their employees to do overtime and all like that thing which I have heard my some of my friends are doing. So yeah, Synopsys is a good culture, and work-life balance is just that at the office time you finish office work, and after coming to home, I just recharge myself with my hobbies and watching series and all. I don't do the office work here, and yeah, like I'm fortunate enough to, like, I have a good manager. Yeah, he's understandable. So my work-life balance is good. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So, what are mainly aspiring skills that are required for you for any candidate who are willing to do, particularly like your job, like your designation or
Okay.
whatever the senior application engineer,
Yes.
and what
So see,
especially senior application engineer will do or application engineers will do.
especially in applications engineering.
Yes, yes.
Yes, Synopsys has a, like, I want to say that Synopsys has like many openings for applications engineer. Applications engineers, they act as a bridge between the customers who are using Synopsys tools and hardware, and between the R&D team of Synopsys. So R&D team is that team of the Synopsys which writes the code in C++, and they do the back end of the tool. And applications engineers, they know about the tool, they know how the tool is working, they know all the design flow, they debug the problems which customer are facing. So for applications engineer, you need to be good in the basics. Like you need to know the Verilog. See, I will give you a general overview that even if you are applying for physical design, you still need to know some basic things of Verilog and all those things. Yeah. So like basic things, if I will say, so you need to know the RTL, Verilog. You need to know the little basics of system Verilog will also work, not too much. If the if that applications engineering role is requiring system Verilog, then you need to know like in detail system log, RTL, system log, digital electronics. Digital electronics, like how to implement any gate with MUX, and how CMOS implementation, NOR implementation, NAND implementation, and why we are using NAND and NOR fundamentally. What is the difference? Like there is a resistance is less in NAND or in NOR, and like what is synthesis, how synthesis happens, what is gate level netlist, how do we obtain that gate level netlist, how does the tool do parsing, elaboration, mapping, and all those things. So yeah, like your basics should be very clear. Like you should not, if someone has asked you one question that okay, gate level netlist, what is gate level netlist, you will just define in a single line that okay, gate level netlist is all the my RTL will be mapped to the gates and the interconnection details will be present, interconnect wires information will be present in one file that is called as gate level netlist. No, this is this answer, you need to think that this answer will be if there are 100 candidates, they will also going to give the same answer. What different you can give? You can tell them okay, the simulator will take my RTL, it will do the parsing, it will do the elaboration, then it will do the generic mapping. So that you need to study. Focus on your basics. You need to impress the person who is taking your interview. It's just that with what knowledge you can impress them. That's it. And digital electronics and some basic CMOS things, and synthesis, RTL, FIFO memory, and yeah, all these things you need to know. If it's for physical design, then that's a different. Physical design
Yes.
also, like they also do. We have applications engineer for physical design, so their job requirement is a little bit different. Then you need to know the RT to GDS complete flow. But yeah, basic things are more or less same for every job. I have seen this. And one more thing, you need to be very well with STA concepts, static timing analysis,
Yes.
because STA is being asked everywhere, and every person will ask you this thing like pipelining, retiming, and all these concepts. You need to be well versed. And yes, nothing else. This is enough.
Yes, yes. So nowadays, wherever you see artificial intelligence. So how do you think artificial intelligence are impacting our semiconductor industry, especially like EDA tools or something like that? Is it fully impact our lives who are willing to enter into VLSI industry or semiconductor industry?
Yes, generative AI is like we have to update ourselves if we want to survive in this era, because you just now go to ChatGPT, type anything, you can get a good Verilog code. You can get the RTL things. So yeah, like I think that RTL designing part can be done by the generative AI and AI things. Like it can help you. It cannot do any everything on its own. It can definitely help you, but you need engineer. Like if there is a big design of aerospace or a medical field, like if big companies. So yeah,
Mhm.
it can help you to develop a like single module of that big part. So yeah, and for verification domain also you need engineers only. No one going to replace. So you need
Mm.
engineers only, because you need human brain to understand that okay, there is a bug. There is a bug is coming. Tool will not going to interpret it. Yeah. So like it is helping. It will help us. It will help us to remove those redundant things, like which we generally do. Like it will help us to automate some redundant Verilog codes and some RTL part, and it will help us to write some SGC files also. We can write through that Synopsys design constant file or tickle files. So yeah, basic things it will help, but it is not going to replace you. Yes.
Yes, yes. So, are you using any AI models or AI tools in your work at your at Synopsys?
Yeah, actually, we don't use Copilot. Actually, yeah, like some companies have allowed to use their like actually in companies they don't because uh, whatever Synopsys is doing, it's their IP, intellectual property. So
Hmm.
if they will be using that AI, so their IP is companies are not going to trust their IPs then.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, like it's like that, because crucial information gets shared with other third parties. So yeah, we don't have we generally don't use these co-pilot things. We do manually
hmm,
only. Yeah, but like I think that there will be some high level of people who definitely will be using, because yeah, under supervision of big authorities only. We
yes,
generally don't use.
yes, yes. So, are there any resources such as books, online courses, or industry-oriented trainings? Will they help for the aspiring engineers who are
Yes.
willing to build?
Yes, this is I want to suggest one course that right now you just whoever is watching, just take your pencil and write this. There is a one NPTEL course of SNE Saurabh, RTL to GDS, Verify Design Flow, RTL to GDS. It is the compulsory course. Many cadence employees even top. employees, many ST top employees have, they have shared those courses also of Sneh Saurabh, because Sneh Saurabh has worked on Cadence and he has a very good command on VLSI design flow, and his course will going to give you a complete overview of VLSI, that what is STA, what is partitioning, what is placement, what is DFT, what is RTL part, how you design a chip. If you are designing one processor, how you are going to design that, which person, like if someone is a DFT engineer, what role he has to play, how he is going to design that. So yeah, that one course you need to do. It is compulsory if you want to get place in the semiconductor industry. That is VLSI design flow RTL to GDS in NPTEL. And you can also do one Udemy course by Shepherd Tutorials. It is that Shepherd Tutorials Udemy course is on Verilog, and it is a very, like, it is for starter only, like who is just starting Verilog, learning Verilog, they can refer that. And other than that, Technical Byte is a YouTube channel in which you can see good quality digital electronics questions and STA questions. And there is a Knowledge Unlimited channel is also there, and Knowledge Unlimited channel for STA. Watch all his videos of his STA. You will going to love those videos. And there is one handbook of the Puneet Mittal. Puneet Mittal, he has a VLSI expert. I think he's from there. His There is one book of him of STA. Like, it contain all the interview related questions of STA. Refer to that book, and even if you want to purchase, you can purchase that book. It is compulsory. All these things which I have tell. You don't need to study anything beside this, and just focus on your projects. Do good quality projects. You will going to get into this industry. Yes.
Okay. So, what are your suggestions or tips for students to get placement or to get placed in Synopsys, Cadence, Intel, Qualcomm in just one or two lines? Like,
So what I want to suggest them.
yes, yes, yes,
So I just want to suggest them that suggestion. Like, I am not capable like right now to give them suggestions actually, because but still I will just say that you don't think much. Don't take stress. If you are failing, then failure is also a part of your success journey only. Like, I have failed 1,000 times, but those thousands were not my success story. Maybe my 1,001 failure, like the failure which I have received after 1,000 times failing, that failure turned my into my success story. So yeah, your plan should be logical. Whatever you are planning, like, I will approach this, I will do this project. Just try to find that person who can verify your plan, who is already working and who is helpful, who is go to any training institute. I will just tell you that you have to have that madness. I will tell you that if I have made it a plan, and if there is any training institute near my, like, if I am living Ghaziabad, so Noida is near to me, and in Noida there are many training institutes are there. If I am a BTech student, I am a final year student, and I want to secure an internship, I will just make a checklist. I will write RTL, I will write digital electronics, I will write everything. I will go to GitHub, I will write GitHub Risk 5 processor project on Verilog. I will do that project. I will use the open source tool. I will do its synthesis, and I will add that to my project. So I don't have to join any training institute, or I don't have, if I don't have any good industry support, industry standard tools support in my college, I can do this. If you don't have proper guidance, go to training institute, take the help of them. They are also good. And and like, find the way. Don't just complain that I don't have this, I don't have that. You don't have money, use open source tool. You have money, go to training institute. There also you are going to get a good job only, na. I mean,
yes,
focus on solution. That's the biggest thing which I want to tell you. Just find
yes,
out a way. Like, I have that kind of madness. I will write my whole plan. If I am very poor, I will just write whole my plan. I will use open source tool. I will I will go to cyber cafe and use their laptop if I don't have laptop.
yes, yes,
I have find that solution. I will go to any training institute. I will just go and I will just pay. I will tell them that take 500 rupees as a consultation and just see that my resume and review it. I need
yes,
to apply. So you need to find a way. No one is there. If you will cry, no one is going to help you. Like, because no one likes crying person. Yeah.
yes, yes,
I could
yes.
have cried now
So,
that yes, I could have cried. I just want to say one thing, that I could have cried that I didn't get placement. I went to triple IT. I left IIT Hyderabad. I didn't get good placements. I'm still struggling for job. No one will going to give me job for that. Na, no one cares that I was admitted. No one cared. Everyone was scared about my resume, my skills, my projects, my knowledge. So yeah,
Yes.
that's what I want to
So,
say.
one line. So you have said so many things, so that they are so inspiring for the young aspirant. So, if you could share one key takeaway or one key powerful point for our audience or for the young aspirants regarding pursuing a career in engineering. So, what would it be? Like
Always
any.
ask,
Mm,
yes. Always ask why and how. Why, why is this happening, and how is this happening? And m- don't run behind job. Like, see, I am doing job. I can only earn a fixed amount of money. Think about starting your own company, technology company, technology related company. I'm not talking about some grocery kind of company or some retail shopping company. No, take your four friends who sounds intellectual to them and discuss and take any company. Suppose take Infosys. How Infosys got started? He has also done engineering now. So what skill he acquired? How he made a company which is so much big? Like I have done a whole case study that how Synopsys got formed, how Cadence was formed. So make this your hobby. Try to understand that how you can make your own company in future also. Explore. Always ask why and how. You are not getting job, don't worry. Our job is just like 1 lakh you can maximum get, or 1.5 lakh, 30, 50,000, 70,000, 90,000. There is a limit.
yes, yes,
So yeah, like don't don't take too much stress. Not getting job, no problem. Yeah, you deserve, maybe you deserve more than that. So
yes,
yeah,
yes,
like make this entrepreneurial mindset. Always ask why and how. Even if I was not getting any job, I will not going to lower my bar. I will not going
yes,
to settle for a low paying job. I will try to do something else. I don't know how I will going to do, but I'm going to do. I will figure it out.
yes,
Just have
yes.
this mindset. No one going to get stop you. Just that.
Yes. So thank you very much, Abhishek. So it almost gave me so much inspiration. So and especially, I'm very thankful to you for having this wonderful session, spending your valuable time with me on this weekend. Okay. So
Yes, yes.
thank you. Anything else or what else? If you remember
Yeah.
anything, what you are going to share,
No,
you
like I
can.
have shared each and everything, and anyone if they are feeling very low, or if they are feeling, if they are not financially strong, and if they need any, guidance how to enter in this field, how to study, where to study, what projects to do, so they can connect with me on LinkedIn. I will definitely going to help them, and I have replied to each and every message on LinkedIn. I don't like to see those notification that messages I have not seen, like that red color. I don't like to see, because
Yes.
I was also one of them when I was approaching. So I have
Yes.
that mindset. I will definitely going to help each and everyone. You can just come to me, and I also want to thank you, Kalkitech, that you have hosting for this session for me and inviting me, because you are the bridge. Like students are going to get to know about me through you. They are going to get to know that okay, you can still enter into the field if you don't have a good college, or if you don't have much resources. Like I was not having job, I was also
Hmm.
jobless. I was in that condition, and I don't have any shame accepting that, because I am proud of what I have gone through and what I have achieved. So yeah, like you are getting to know about this from Kalki Tech only. So yeah, I want to thanks to them and their team for conducting this podcast. And
Yes.
yes, continue to, and I want to say that
Sure.
yes,
Sure.
that's
Sure.
it. I want to say.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Then. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
thanks,
Thank
thanks
you. Bye.
for
Bye.
hosting me.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yes.
Okay, bye.